Hey everybody, it's Amy with the Davidson Realty team, and I'm coming to you today to talk about 2019 interior design choices for your home. So I know over the last few years, Chip and Joanna have made a huge impact with their farmhouse design style. And no need to worry, for those of you that have finally gotten the perfect farmhouse style for your house, it's not going out of style. Farmhouse is still in. We've just elevated it a little bit this year. So you're going to find that it's a little bit more refined, not quite as rustic look as what we saw originally with the farmhouse. One of those things that we are using to kind of up the farmhouse look is gold. So yes, gold is coming back. So you're gonna see gold, not only in accent pieces, but also with hardware in your kitchen, even light fixtures and things like that. Good news is nowadays it's not like it was when our parents were growing up, where everything in the house had to be matchy so that you had to have door hardware in your kitchen, all of your accent pieces all had to be one type of metal. Nowadays it is a free-for-all. You get to choose all different types of things and they all really kind of coordinate together. So that's the great thing, that you are going to start seeing a lot more gold around these days, which really, like I said, just brings a little bit more refined look to the farmhouse look. Now, the next thing is color. Color is huge, and as we all know, color makes a huge impact in your home. You can completely change the look of a room just by adding a different paint color. Well, one of the colors that or some of the colors that are really becoming popular now are jewel toned. Let me show you what I mean. So all of the bright colors, you're really going to see lots of impacts of bright reds, orange, really a lot of the jewel toned greens and blues. Those are really becoming popular nowadays, and just throw them in as accent pieces. Obviously you don't want to do a huge room full of these jewel tones, but it makes a great accent, especially now that we're kind of coming out of more of a neutralized room. With farmhouse, it's really easy to throw in just some accent pillows that are some of these brighter colors and then throw down a colorful rug to really bring a new impact into the room. The other thing is your paint color, like we talked about. So all of our clients should have received these in the mail or should be receiving them any day. These are the hottest new colors for 2019. So we have seen over the last few years agreeable gray and accessible beige, both by Sherwin-Williams. Don't worry, if that's what your house is painted, it's totally fine, because good news, both of those colors are still in style. But we've got a whole new list of colors, and one of the things that you're gonna see is we're really starting to get into a lot of the blues. A lot of the slate blues and the navy blues are really becoming popular, and it still works just the same concept as the jewel tone colors for like accent pillows. Again, if you're not a huge fan of the jewel tones, go with some of these slate blues and the darker grays to kind of play off of some of that neutral furniture that you've got, and it's really going to make a big impact in your room and look really great. If you guys are not on our mailing list and did not receive or have not received one of these, just send us a private message and we'll be happy to get one of these out to you. But these are colors from Benjamin Moore and from Sherwin-Williams, so this will give you a really good idea if you're kind of stumped with what to paint your house and you don't want the same agreeable gray or the accessible beige. You want to try something up a little bit newer, so that you don't have the same thing that all your friends have. Let us know. We'll be happy to send one of these out to you. But if you are one of our clients, you should have received one of these in the mail over the weekend. So if you haven't, you should be getting it any day now. Now, the next thing is curved furniture. So we've seen a lot of these straight rectangle type furniture with the couches and everything, with all of the accent chairs. So what we're starting to see now is something with a little bit more curve to it, a little bit more of the curved back. Again, like your dining room chairs, for example. We have seen, of course, the farmhouse look that's got the beigey linen backs to them. Now we're just looking at something that's a little bit more curved. So you're going to start seeing a lot of that in the furniture stores nowadays. The next thing is, this is where it gets a little tough, the flooring. So flooring choices. So we have all gone through this phase of the dark flooring that we like, and it looks beautiful, but I don't know about you guys, but if you've got pets at home, it is a nightmare to keep clean. My little Roomba is my best friend because literally the darker wood floors are really, really hard to keep up with. So the good news is the lighter wood floors are coming back. So some of these lighter colors here, the lighter grays as well, those are really gonna look good, especially if you lighten up your floor and you do decide to add some of those jewel tones or some of the darker tones into your room. The light floors are really going to help that out. So don't worry if you've got dark floors, it's totally fine. But if you're in the middle of making a decision on a new house with flooring, or if you're just wanting to change yours up, think about the lighter flooring, because it does make a huge difference. It really, really brightens up the room, and again will really help you out with those accent pieces with keeping your room from looking so dark. The next thing is countertops. So we are so accustomed to seeing the standard kitchen with the white cabinets, the white white granite countertops with a gray veining in it, and a white subway tile backsplash. Looks beautiful. That's what I have in my home right now. But the countertops are really starting to warm up. So warmer colors, think butcher block. Butcher block is awesome. It is still very rustic, but modern at the same time. So those types of countertops are fantastic. They're also a lot cheaper than going with the quartz or the granite. So, and it just really makes a huge impact in your house, and it just warms everything up just a little bit from the standard white and gray. The next thing is floral patterns. Yes, florals are back in. So again, you don't want to get crazy and put a whole bunch of flowers and wallpaper, huge wall full of floral wallpaper. But again, accent pieces with floral. So here's a great little pattern. Again, it's got your jewel tones in it, so it gives a little bit of that bright element, but at the same time, it still offers up a little more subtle type pattern so that you don't feel like you're going really overboard with that. But adding in a little bit of subtle hints with the floral patterns is fantastic. And then the last thing is your backsplash. And I think I jumped ahead. I should have talked about backsplashes when I was doing the countertops. But the backsplashes are bold now. So go with a warmer countertop and do something really bold and fun with your backsplash. Again, that is something that a few years down the road, if you aren't a fan of it any longer, it's not that expensive to go back and change it, but do something fun, do something bold and exciting. It's really going to bring a lot of life to your kitchen, especially if you do have the standard white cabinets with the lighter countertops. Do something that's going to be a statement piece when you walk into the kitchen, and it's really, really going to change up the look of your house. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. Again, if you are interested in getting our list of preferred color swatches for 2019, please feel free to send us a message and we'll be happy to get that to you. Thanks again.